Welcome back to This Day. It's time to find out about true financial planning. With me today is Jerry Slusowitz with Pacific Financial Planners. Jerry, so nice to see you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah starting tonight.
Yes, yeah. And so are you all prepared for the holidays?
Pretty much. I did a lot over the Thanksgiving weekend to get the house all decorated in and out, and got a lot of the shopping done. I don't have a big family, so yeah, pretty much got it solidly done. I can relax here on out. I know It's a stressful time for a lot of people.
And enjoy things.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I wonder what that's like, not to be stressed. I'm getting more stressed each day.
I don't want to add to that, Bobby. My goal is to take stress off of people. It's a stress in many ways. Financially, too, it becomes a stress for people. You know, people spend a lot of money, and then there's always that January hangover because they don't budget correctly. I mean,
yes, the hangover.
Yeah, financial becomes a stressor as well. So.
Yeah. Well, residents have seen you here on the show, and have seen you maybe at the Financial Forum, but maybe they don't necessarily know what really sets you apart from other financial planners. So tell me, what is the difference with Pacific Financial Planners?
Well, it's in the name right there, Pacific Financial Planners. Although a lot of people say, well, I'm a wealth advisor, I'm a financial planner, I'm a financial analyst, whatever, a money manager. A lot of those people are financial salesmen and women. What we believe at Pacific Financial Planners, it starts with having a true financial plan. And the real question is are you going to outlast your money, or is your money going to outlast you? Are you going to live? You need to outlive your money, right? I mean, you don't want to be 80, 85 years old and flat broke. And I've seen it, unfortunately, amongst people, or where you have to cut back. And there's things like you make the plan when you're 60 or 65, when you retire, and there's this nasty little thing that we've seen the last couple of years that's been gone for a little while called inflation, where your prices of everything goes up, your holiday spending. Everything you want to buy is a lot more expensive than it was 2 years ago. So you spend more money. So, things like gasoline, food, your daily essentials. So people don't know if they're going to have enough money. And what we do is true financial planning first, and we really focus on income, because I'm an income specialist. And that's a little bit different, where most advisors are, everything, get to retirement, save for retirement, grow your money for retirement. What do you do when you retire? You give up the job, and now you need to draw down against your assets. Does that money last as long as you do, or are you going to run out? Do you have to change your lifestyle, or can you live the lifestyle you've become accustomed to? So that's what we really focus on, is financial planning first. And a lot of people really don't have that. I look at portfolios all the time.
Okay, so income versus growth then. So what's the difference?
Well, it's a big difference. The total return is what people want. When they invest, they really want to say, hey, I'm investing for return. But it comes from two components. It comes from growth and income. Growth is investing in a stock at 20 and it goes to 40. Income is it pays dividends or interest. Okay, and it's really important to understand that growth, as we've seen over the last 2 years now, Bobby, is that the market, the stock market, the S&P 500, the benchmark, is lower today than it was in December of 2021. A lot of people aren't aware. I did my financial forum last month. I asked, there's 50, 60 people in the room. I said, who thinks the market's higher than it was than 2 years ago? 90% of the people raise their hand. They don't know. So, they know that it's recovered a little bit from how it was last year, 2022, but we were down, 20, 30% last year, and it hasn't fully recovered. Dividends and income, much more predictable. You know that you're going to be paying the interest, you know you're going to get the dividends, and if you get those returns that add income, when you work, you demand getting a paycheck every 2 weeks, every month, you want a paycheck every week, but from your investments, you're hoping to buy something to grow. So a lot of people that are retired have money in the stock market as opposed to having things that pay them income and dividends. And that's what we do. We're looking for 6 to 8% income, off of these portfolios, and to supplement their Social Security and maybe pensions.
So the income can give you a higher percentage return as opposed to the dividends.
Well, the dividends are a part of the income, Bobby, but
okay.
Yeah, the dividends and income can potentially give you higher returns than the growth. Our clients over the last 2 years are up because we're in a more conservative strategy. We use something called the CPR method to keep those portfolios alive. You want to control your costs to protect each position in your portfolio. You want to have a plan for protection to reduce your risk. And that gives you a better total return when you have that. Because what we're looking for is things that pay you on a regular basis are safer than buying, let's say, a stock or a mutual fund that may or may not go up. So those strategies for retirees are much better. It's a mindset shift, but now they're talking about stocks. Well, just if you have a 20, 30-year time horizon, the stock market's great. Okay, do you have a 20, 30-year time horizon if you're retired here living in the village? Some people do, sure, but some don't. So what do? You don't want to have 20, 30 years of something that's down. So you want to have that dividend and income pay you on a regular basis.
So what are some of the things you might recommend then to do this?
Well, there's all kinds of investments. I mean, there's safe investments. We even have investments, strategies that can participate in the stock market. People love the stock market, but it goes up when the market goes up, and it does not go down when the market goes down. So if it goes up 10% one year and you make maybe 8, you now, instead of 100,000, you have 108,000. The next year the market goes down 20, you still have your 108,000. How's that for a concept? You can still have that stock market exposure. You get most of the upside, but none of the downside. There's other things you can do. Like right now, we still have treasuries paying over 5% with no risk and no state tax. Interest rates have risen quite a bit. So there's a number of things that people can do that we have. But the main thing is to get a true financial review. And that's what we're offering today. Just call our office, start 2024 off right. Have that review done so you can make sure your money's protected. Because I look, and I sit down with people all the time, and I reach across and say, hey, congratulations, you have an excellent, you've won retirement. And I will not only tell you, but I'll show you. You'll be able to see it for yourself. If you've got problems in your portfolio, it's not I'm going to say, oh, Bobby, this is a problem. And you're going to go, I wonder if he's telling me the truth. No, I'm going to be able to show you, Bobby, this is a problem. Here, look. You lost $20,000 on a $40,000 investment. Here, look, do you see how much money you lost? I'll show you with your own material. You'll go, oh, I didn't know that. And that's because you might have a portfolio of investments as opposed to a financial plan. And that financial plan wants to make sure that you're going to have enough money to last your lifetime. And that's what we do.
So this is awesome. So you're going to meet with you, saying to people, hey, come to me, I'll meet with you, I'll look at what you have, I can point out if there's anything going wrong.
All the strengths and weaknesses,
all
Bobby.
The strengths and weaknesses.
And it's free, there's no obligation. Look, Bobby, I've been doing this, 36, 37 years now. Been in the village since 1990. I'm a fiduciary. I've got a lot of happy clients. I have 0 complaints on my file, 0, after 36 years, 20 years on the radio, helping thousands of people. I do this, I have a gift. I have a knowledge of how to do this, and I am a no pressure, no obligation guy. There's a lot of people who are scared. They don't know. Maybe their spouse handled all the finances. They don't know what to do. People asked me the other day, well, you don't know what's going to happen with the market in the future. I go, exactly. So we don't want to do all the same thing. What we do is we want to have a little bit for different types of outcomes, and then again, have that protection strategy in case something's not working. We have a strategy that can protect your money by having a plan. A lot of people just don't know it. It's not guessing what's going to happen in the future. I have no idea what's going to happen in the future. But can I plan for it and protect your money? Absolutely. There's ways to do it.
Well, I love it. You have a saying that definitely PI stands for anything painful, anything important, or anything expensive, definitely get a second opinion.
Like your health. Health and wealth go together. If you had someone telling you need heart surgery, you could say, well, cut me open on Tuesday, or you're going to say, hey, maybe I better get a second opinion. Same with your money. You got to make sure it's protected. Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, well, thank you for being here. Appreciate you going over all this for us, and happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you, too.
All right, if you would like to experience true financial planning and find out if you're heading in the right direction, then give Pacific Financial Planners a call today at 949-219-0692. Stay with us. We'll have more of this day right after this.